Я на месте. Поел, дела поделал. К сожалению, трансляция завершилась. Все-таки нельзя трансляцию, так сказать, на паузу поставить. Может, и можно, но я не разобрался, как. Так что... Так, я... Так, сейчас это сюда, это туда. Это вот так, это вот так. Что, продолжаем? Даже игру не закрывал. Думал, получится побыстрее, а нет, не получилось. Ага. Там лагерь бандитов. Ладно, потом. А вот и башня. Башня Рапунцель, что ли?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Could it be? Not sure. Incendio! Incendio!
Так. Ой.
Arresto momentum.
Так пойдет?
Incendio!
Так, надо замедлить горящего врага.
Arresto momentum.
Так, подожди. Что у нас замедляет? Замедляет. Вот.
Incendio!
Загорелся.
Arresto momentum.
Хрен пойми, как это работает. Так, тут у нас что надо? Ломать объект?
Confringo!
Нет.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Ага. Они не поворачиваются ни хрена.
Levioso.
Нет.
Repulsor. Accio.
Нет.
Confringo.
Мгм.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Чё за дела? Чё не так?
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Тихо.
Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo.
Ни хрена себе, ж в воздухе. Я сам в воздухе повис. Так.
Flipendo.
Тихо.
Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo.
Так.
Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo.
Ну-ка. Я же могу просто вот так вот. Не обязательно его поднимать, да? О,
Flipendo. 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 Flipendo.
сука, развернуть-то, а?
Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo.
Substance settled.
Ну, тут надо замок взломать. Ладно.
meant for me. You can't stop us.
Ух ты, падла.
Cancel the alarm. Glaciers. Prepare to surrender. I've been fighting since before you were born. Glaciers. Confront.
Замерз? На, согрейся.
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
Ежи противотанковые.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Confringo.
Волшебство.
Just because I'm a poacher doesn't mean I dislike beasts. We had a Neasor at our house. I wept when he died. Ah, hair like silk. Surprising how many nifflers you could find down there. Mind you, I'd say you're right. Dismal's more the word for it. But you know what they say? Dark skies before a storm. A storm. Yeah, fair skies will be upon us soon. You'll see that I'm right. Mark my words.
You'll need to be quicker than Confringo.
Bear that next time.
Defender. Is that all they're teaching in school? No! Confringo. Incendio.
Say your heart. You will pay.
Incendio. Glaciers. Confringo.
The beasts are safer now.
А вот где еще одна?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Confringo!
Угу. Вот она, блин. Приныкалась, сука. А ее в темноте и не увидишь.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Так. 5 сек. Так, продолжим. Что у нас тут? Да я научусь эту вот коллекцию открывать, блин, в последнюю очередь, а. Ладно. Так, кстати. Снаряжение. Сколько у меня уже максимум? По-прежнему 24? Какого хрена? Херня какая-то.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
I deserve better than patrol duty.
Quickly now.
Если подкрасться к врагу незаметно, можете наложить на него Петрификус Тоталус. При этом слабый враг окончательно выводится из строя, в то время как более сильные получают значительный урон. Так,
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Ты думаешь, сразу отключится?
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Ну да. Че, предлагаешь их всех так?
Something here. Ramrock said so.
Что именно вся эта зона выделена. Ну давай по одному попробуем убирать.
Petrificus Totalis.
Тебя что пробовать?
Must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Смотри, их двое. Возьмешь одного на себя? Или хер на них? Разведка есть разведка. Тульчик. Расследуйте присутствие гоблинов.
What was that? Petrificus Totalis.
Одного расследовал, второго расследовал.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Обыщи башню все вокруг. Ищи что-то, что связано с именами. Если найдешь, возможно, мы наконец получим ключ к достойному будущему для всех гоблинов. Ранрок. Мне этих гоблинов еще в Baldur's Gate 3 давить в будущем. Так что можно тихоньку набивать руку.
I will draw blood. You're like a clump of Kill spells long commonly. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Так. Да ёб твою мать, а ты... Ты сука. Чё ты делаешь, блядь, долбоёб? И чё это было?
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Let's head inside. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Меня научи. И назад.
Locking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Метлы это хорошо, но вряд ли они смогут сделать ремонт здесь.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
О, все, я метлу сломал. Если, то есть, если на нее так.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Нет.
Confringo. Leviosa. Accio.
Чё ж она белым так светилась-то?
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Она уже так себе держится. Он коснулся и все. И больше не держится заклинание.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Сколько столетий он здесь лежал, кофе еще остался, что самое удивительное. И ты рискнул его пить после этого. Отважный.
Revelio.
Шары. Шары, видать, были за башней, а это
I've seen
может...
this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Это уже видать, совсем другая лока.
Revelio. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Так вниз спускается. А тут назад пойду, будет подниматься. Интересно. Так, раз, два, три, четыре. 4 статуи я вижу. 4 будущих врага.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
А может и нет. В смысле? Интересно. Портал. Ага. Слона-то я и не приметил. Так. Раз, два.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Ау. Ух. Это еще откроется, но потом.
These look familiar. Accio.
Подожди. Так. Ну-ка. Нихера.
Was it Accio I used before?
Ну-ка. Нет, не работает.
That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go.
Да, подожди, я знаю, куда идти. Но я туда пока идти не хочу, я хочу вон к тому сундуку. Не собирается.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Не, я до тут не допрыгну.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic.
Ладно. Будем надеяться. Ага. Надеяться. А, вон. Появилась. Ясно.
More statues.
Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Instantly. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Not making this easy on me.
Ну и не так, чтобы и сложно, на самом деле.
Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Угу.
Accio.
Подожди. Я зря сюда.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Да завали, это я уже понял.
Accio.
Так, это-то я понял. Теперь...
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Прыгай уже. Теперь вон она там. Теперь я ее подтяну сюда. И сюда.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
Ах ты! Нехорошая ты тварь. Не в того.
Expelliarmus!
Да ёб твою мать, а.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo!
Ладно, нормально.
Accio!
Ты залезь. А ты угораешь. Блин, ты так не пугай, слушай.
Accio!
Никак. Как? Вот так.
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
Так. А подожди-то, я знаю с этой аркой. Угу.
Accio!
Угу.
Convulso!
Ой.
Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
Интересно, какой максимум у этих рябиновых отваров? Или там сколько хочешь затаривайся? Так.
Don't like the look of this.
Accio. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Эх, ни хрена себе. Серьезно?
Confringo. Defendo. Confringo.
Так, ну-ка. Это какой-то судья Гундир.
Glacius. Leviosa. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Glacius. Leviosa.
А, не то, сука. Ну,
Glacius.
Тварь.
What a relief.
Профессор, здравствуйте. С вами тоже придется драться?
Another pensive.
Картавая мошонка.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Да вон он.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Даже мне, маглу, это видно, что это выход.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Что ты врешь? Одну нашел. Одно место. Еще одно надо и дополнится одна эта ячейка древней магии. Что, типа, было лето, сейчас уже осень?
I should ask Serona at the Three Broom...
I've got spectacular news. The brilliant train's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
Ага.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
What are you up to now?
Mr. Dalian,
Once you have completed the tasks I've set
Подожди, что там пролетело? Ключ. А, не. Вот этот, блин, шар для квиддича. Летающий. Не помню, как его зовут. Так, ладно. О, теперь изучать твари будем. Давай. Сейчас туда мотнемся.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Блин, а потом, наверное, будет и зимнее время, да? Наверное, вообще волшебно.
Arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
Давай. Увеличивает ускорение и скорость вашей метлы. Давай.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendale that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
What more can you tell me about the next course?
It's just a jaunt from here, south of Hogsmeade. Beautiful mountain views. The course was designed to test flyer stamina. Some of your classmates mentioned they were headed there, eager to see what Imelda has in store. A bit surprising, considering many of them expressed reticence at the idea of racing against her at all. I hope that won't deter you, and you'll give the course a go. At least think on it.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Revelio.
Магазины спортивных товаров «Круголетка». Этим магазином управляет любезный Алби Уикс. Здесь продаются всевозможные волшебные спортивные товары, включая новейшие модели метел. По городу ходят слухи, что Алби работает над рядом усовершенствований летных характеристик метел. Дай мне этот плащ, слышь? Пожалуйста.
Revelio.
Что-то еще есть? Подожди. Наверх что, никак не попасть? Походу никак. Хрена себе.
Off to the races then.
Кошка сквозь двери ходит. Так, ну посмотрим, насколько увеличилась скорость полета.
Here I come.
Тут как-то хрен его знает. Совсем недалеко тут. Пешком пройти, блин. Херня вообще. Не понял, вроде отслеживается. Ёб твою мать. Давай по дороге заскочим в очаг древней магии. Подожди. Ну как нехорошо, а?
Reparo.
Другое дело. Инферналы повылазили.
These rocks have seen better days.
Куда? Наверх?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Так.
Leviosa. Confringo. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Давай. Подожди, я тут внизу-то, получается, взял.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Ладно. Тупить не будем. В баню эти. Головоломки, блин.
That wasn't too hard.
Конечно, хорошо, можно тут повыеживаться, надоело. Блин, вот тут все такое вкусное. Да подожди. Вот одного не понял. Сейчас. Снаряжение, что у нас? Очечи? Испытание. О. Теперь 6 надо. Ой.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Gryffindor.
Так. Сохранюсь.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Ну, давай.
Ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Brilliant. Excellent. I'd say that was acceptable. I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant. Brilliant. Aha! Brilliant!
Отлично. Ты
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with mer people. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
Так, подожди, пока здесь. Давай хотя бы этот активируем. Чтоб потом можно было быстрее сюда возвращаться.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
It must lead to something grand.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned.
What
do you have in store for me this time? This looks like the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. Why are there so many vases around here? I suppose I should try to find all the vases. I think there should only be a few more vases.
Confringo! Incendio!
То есть их нужно просто все найти и сломать.
nearly finished. One more vase.
Откуда ты знаешь? Конечно, приятно, когда мне сообщают, сколько осталось. Вот что значит волшебник. Посредством волшебства обнаружил, сколько осталось вас.
That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
Подожди, а что мне это дало? Боевая арена. Ну так давай попробуем. Ага.
Expelliarmus!
Да кувыркни же ты. Так, урод, что делаешь?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender!
Не-не-не-не-не. Ты давай там.
Felt that in London.
Волна вторая. Че, я клыки с себя не снял? Даже обезоруживаю. Да шикарно. Сколько раз надо нажать, блин. Сколько волн?
Expelliarmus!
It's the student from the town. You've been...
Confringo!
That's the student who uses strange magic. Enjoy suffering, do you?
Confringo!
Ranrock will need us to enter it.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio.
Зашибись.
Incendio.
Двадцать 25 уровня. Для меня красный еще. На нахрен. Охренеть. Волчар, добиваем. В смысле ты живой?
Expelliarmus.
Да, сука, ну кувыркнись ты, дебил, блядь.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Да я ни хера не вижу, блядь. Сука, с Миядзаки, что ли, рисовали эти поведение камеры.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Confringo.
Ой, ёб твою мать, а. И это была не последняя волна.
One less human to worry about.
Confringo.
Да ёб твою мать. охерительно вообще, просто.
On the defensive. Never seen a wizard use
Два тролля или сколько? Два. Сучара. Блять, все хилки здесь попью.
What an unfortunate end for you.
Someone's Is that it? How nice.
Сука.
Stop by.
Accio.
Пиздец. Чё творится, блядь?
Right not to be worried about you.
Defender. Guardian Leviosa.
Куда ты, блядь, переключил, идиот?
This is almost too easy.
Ладно, тролли хотя бы моего уровня. Сука, заебешь. Сука, откуда их, блядь? 16. Сука, я половину убил, еще столько же. В смысле, блядь?
Are you sure you're not
Блядь, этим троллям похуй.
Expelliarmus.
Ну, чё ты, блядь, делаешь, а? Долбоёба кусок.
Confringo. Defender.
Охуенно, блядь.
Confringo.
Наверное, больно.
Protego. Confringo. Defender.
Я отойду, спасибо.
Confringo. Defender. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius.
Да.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Куда? Блять.
Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Confringo.
В смысле? Какой эксплиармус, блять? Вот.
Confringo.
О,
My large friend.
16 хилок ушло. Ой, ядрить его. Через палочку, блядь.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you.
Поверь, не хотела бы.
Thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my
Ну, по крайней мере, не внутри статуи.
satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional?
Давай что-нибудь полегче.
Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
Accio. Depulso. Flipendo. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Lumos. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Levioso.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Ладно. Ой. Гастрономическая башня. Бля, серьезно. Надеюсь, каким-нибудь патчем уберут вот это вот время варки. Ну нахрен не нужно. Ладно, если бы ты какую-нибудь, я не знаю, там мини-игру играл или еще что-нибудь. Банально, сам бы хотя бы просто брал бы и перетаскивал сюда, мешал бы. Так вот эта хрень действительно мешает. Или хотя бы дали бы сразу выбрать, сколько надо. И хер с ней, с этой анимацией. А то так по одной, ну это, блин, бред. Так. Горшочек не вари. Хорошо, но потом само убирается.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Хорошая новость. С помощью вашего улучшения удалось установить новый рекорд на Айрондейлском маршруте.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Берите козявки тролли. Сука, вот мне... Козявки тролли, ну блин, а. Ты пульса. На левитирующем враге. Пульса это... Подожди, что такое до пульса? А. Да, что это легко. Погоди.
Lumos.
Тут где-то здесь.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Вопрос с какой стороны? Бабочка. Так, судя по изображению, это не то. Или то. Подожди, ну дерево-то то.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Ага, фиолетовое. Вот дерево. Надо встать так, чтобы фиолетовое было справа.
Lumos.
Ни хера не понял. Давай, ну куда смотрит этот отросток, да?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead
С
to
той стороны. Да нет, херня все это. Может, другое дерево, вот это? Но дракона там точно нет. Рядом с этим деревом еще вон какая-то калитка.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Там этой калитки нету, естественно. Это я далеко ушел.
Revelio.
Ладно, лягушки, вероятно, оставлены каким-то посетившим Хогсмит студентов. Может, каким-то из посетивших Хогсмит. Каким-то посетившим, нет, все правильно, студентам Хоксфорда. Эти заколдованные кондитерские изделия прыгают, как настоящие лягушки, и к каждой прилагается коллекционная карточка с изображением знаменитой ведьмы или волшебника. Похожая калитка, но не та. И деревьев нет рядом. Причем калитка с 2 фонарями. На каждом столбике. Ага. В смысле? А, вот она. Я не... Где? Где? Это вообще не так. Не было слева дерева, блин.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Ладно, погнали искать врагов. О, враги. Мне один только нужен. Ой.
Don't try that experiment. You're asleep. Dare slay one of my own. You will fall.
Так.
Levioso.
Someone get me down.
Yes.
Clever.
Ну-ка.
Your poaching days are over.
Так. Поговорить. Посетить занятия по прорицаниям в течение дня. Ну, пойдем посетим. Угу.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
Гадание на кофейной гуще.
So knowledgeable. I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it. But I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. Very wise. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy, and that is why such futures are worth striving for. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Descender!
Excellent. I could also have it.
Accio! Levioso! Descender!
At some point, you must stop
Repulso!
and put your newly honed skills to the
Flipendo! Accio! Descendo! Repulso! Flipendo! Accio! Accio! Descendo! Flipendo! Repulso!
Так, ну. С этим все.
Yes, but what good is knowledge when you really think about it?
Аллахамора, наконец-таки. Все. Сначала вот это, потом все остальное.
As long as she doesn't hear you breathe.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Угу. Здравствуйте.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Go on, take the moon. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Ого.
Hello, Homora.
Так, чтобы переместить искры, вращать диск до тех пор, пока не активируете обе соответствующие шестеренки, которые открывают замок. Вращать диски до тех пор, пока не активируются обе. Кто ничего не понимает? Чтобы перемещать искры. И вращать диски до тех пор, пока не активируются обе соответствующие шестеренки, которые открывают замок. До какого момента их надо, блядь, так вращать? В какую сторону правильней? Блядь, серьезно? Ты жди, нахуй. Давай еще раз.
Aloha Mora.
Ага, надо найти тот момент. Вон оно как. Короче, надо их постоянно вращать.
You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Короче, нужно поймать тот момент, на котором она начинает вращаться, и удержать.
Aloha Mora.
Вот. Вращаем. О! Здесь. Все. Так же с красной. Все. А я думал взломать дверь, чтобы здесь чайку попить. Дорогая Мирабель, Дот справлялась. Как у тебя... Как у тебя дела? Дот справлялась, как у тебя дела. Возможно, я сумею убедить ее заглянуть на кружку сливочного пива. Если ты к нам Сливочное пиво, блин. Из сливок пиво. Если ты к нам присоединишься. Уж очень давно мы не виделись. Если надумаешь нанести мне визит, может, захочешь с собой несколько растений поароматней? После того, как на нас напал тролль, посетители жалуются на запах. Веришь ли, старых носков? Я все перепробовала, но от него никак не избавиться. Надеюсь, скоро тебя увидеть с растениями или без. Твоя подруга Сирона. Профессор Фиг, я получил вашу сову. Прошу прощения за задержку, но мне до сих пор приходит много корреспонденций насчет введенного некоторое время назад запрета на давиловку в коридоре, каковой, на мой взгляд, привел эту игру в соответствии с реалиями современности. В квиддиче. В коридоре, блин. На давиловку в квиддич. С реалиями современности. Удивительно, как много болельщиков жаждет полюбоваться на расплющенного вратаря. Что касается вашего недавнего письма, смею заверить, любые тревожные сигналы министерства воспринимаются всей серьезностью. Я принял к сведению ваши опасения, и отдел магического правопорядка непременно займется этим вопросом, если позволит плотный график. Ваше мнение крайне важно для нас, не сомневайтесь. Ситуация под контролем. Если хотите, мой секретарь вышлет вам 2 билета на финальный матч этого года. Вас наверняка порадует результат работы хорошо организованного и эффективно работающего правительства. С наилучшими пожеланиями, министр магии Феррис Певин. Верните еще больше лун, чтобы изучить заклинание Aloha Mora более высокого уровня. Ясно. При использовании Ревелио вы можете обнаружить важных особ по местонахождению врагов. Может позволить ввести предварительную разведку, оставаясь незамеченным. Но мне его отвлекать не надо.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Leviosa. Aloha Mora.
That Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Brute. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me.
Revelio.
Or Helm, I suppose.
Ванная староста. В ванной комнате старост имеется ванна размером с бассейн, который можно наполнить волшебным мылом и разноцветными пузырьками, а также красивая фреска с изображением русалки.
I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marching professor.
Why don't you leave goblins alone, you troll?
How dare you speak to a prefect that way?
I'm a prefect too.
Revelio.
50 house points.
Этот уже ушел. Больничное крыло. Где я, кстати, еще не был ни разу.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Величественный фонтан с единорогом создает атмосферу безмятежности и спокойствия в больничном крыле Хогвартса.
Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black is there. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been
Паффлпаф. Пуффендуй. Панцирь черепахи, инкрустированный драгоценными камнями. Многие предполагают, что это панцирь огненного краба, которые обитают на Фиджи. Однако знающие люди уверяют, что это украшенный драгоценными камнями панцирь черепахи, созданный безумным волшебником недалеко от Версаля. Когда его замок был захвачен нюхлерами, это ослепительное изделие было похищено, но много лет спустя профессор Хогвартса случайно обнаружил его во время отпуска в Арденнах. А тебе показалось. Напоминание персоналу. Домашние эльфы Хогвартса прекрасно справляются с поддержанием чистоты в замке. Мало что может застать их врасплох, однако на медне рядом с одним из них взорвались волшебные хлопушки, спрятанные за диванной подушкой. Грохот стоял страшный, бедного эльфа окутали клубы сизого дыма, а у тех, кто был поблизости, до самого вечера звенело в ушах. Я полагаю, что это проделки Пивза. Прошу вас, будьте осторожны и бдительны. Заместитель директора Матильда Уизли.
If I catch a student in here, punitive measures will be taken.
Но так-то не лови, никто не будет наказан. Ой.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
Okay.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alohomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Так. Хорошо. Я вот не помню. Ну, у нас в факультете были такие, нет? По-моему, не было.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Так. Ай. Надо сначала сюда зайти, открыть этот костер. Одна такая жаба. Точно помню, была в кабинете этой... Как его? Ну, это прорицательница.
Nothing's as clever as playing with fire. I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
А вон что за большой зал. Так. Так, это лестница. Я вспоминаю, как попасть, блин, к этой в кабинет. Это явно не здесь.
Hello, Hamura.
Блин, не то. Арс цвета сиены.
Hello, Hamura.
Сундучевский. Это что такое? Эльфийские перчатки слоновой кости. Уважаемый профессор Шах, благодарю за присланную вами работу на тему небесных аномалий. Она может стать отличным дополнением к атласу, который я собираюсь опубликовать. Если я решу включить ваши исследования или какие либо из связанных с ним материалов в это издание, я с вами свяжусь. Всего наилучшего. МПН Карнейрус. Это кабинет профессора какого фига? Это туалет.
What are you up to now?
Второй уровень замка. Здесь я уже опять был.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Ну, блин, уже рассвело. Практически. Уже расцветает, да. Все, пиздец, не успел. Ты хер с ним. Там ловить нехера. Или тварей. Давай по твари пройдемся.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous. especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Блин. Чё так мало тогда ячеек для заклинаний?
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
Жмыров.
The Neasels are over here.
Жмуров видел, Жмыров нет еще.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Только я просто подошел к профессору, и вот у нее над головой эти, блин, появились. Я думал, ее почесать и покормить, что ли, надо. Да.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. you seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst. Over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having. What do you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
По-моему, знаю. Гиппогриф. Про нее тогда говорили студенты, когда первый раз только в Хогсмит отправился.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Виночными пробками как будто кормят, блин.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howen mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howen, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Так. Конечно, все хорошо, но... Пока только одну ячейку могу оставить. Под это дело. Но пока летающие верховые животные не разблокированы, позже будут. «25 уровень требуется». Это уже скоро. Десценс дает вокруг вашей цели разрушительную ударную волну. Идеально протег выпускает наносящий урон взрыв. Чтобы ареста моментум оказывал... чары ареста моментум оказывают на врагов тот же век, свои проклятия, проклятые враги получают повышенный урон. При победе над проклятым врагом вы восстанавливаете свое здоровье. Вот оно, что надо мне. Я их так постоянно проклинаю, там, так или иначе. И что такое? Что я его пропустил? Задание 42%. Ладно, за сим буду откланиваться. Итак, 2 стрима, считаю, больше 6 часов получается. Пора и честь знать, кости размять и так далее и тому подобное. Завтра на работу. Спасибо всем за просмотр.